Hey, Landria, back. I want to have a little word with you because I want to explain to you why I am offering courses that have to do with your mindset, connected to business, money, entrepreneurship, relationships, jobs. Because I see the downfall of people who are absolutely brilliant and are holding back because of their programming. I see it in my students. I'm a dream team coach for a multi-million dollar company. I contract for them. I have my own businesses, and I wanted to create those to help my students to not have to go into that self-sabotage. But it's still happening. Not on the level that the other platform is, but we all have mindset within our training. Why is that? Because we know we're our own worst enemy. I wanted to focus on those, let's just say, self-imposed barriers that you might be creating that stops you from going to a place where you don't even realize you're the very person that's holding back from that. So I did a video recently, and if you watch that, I actually explained that if you think money or the right job or anything is out there, then you're not the person who is that. Now, if you think you're that person, then you say, okay, I am that person right now. I am abundant. I have all these things, whatever. I just need to pivot. Do you see the difference? But we don't see ourselves as that person, as flourishing. We want it. We want it to come to us. And this is why the law of attraction doesn't work, because we have gone way past that. We've gone to quantum physics, and now we're going beyond quantum physics, realizing we are actually in control of our reality. And then you might say, oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, that's another belief. If you don't believe that, then you're not going to tap into it. But what do we have to do? We have to change our mindset. And I realized, how do I help people to do that? Because the same mind that created the problem cannot solve the problem. So I created this course called Mind Over Money. Okay? Mind over money, not mind over matter. It's actually the same thing. Mind over matter, mind over money. You can interchange that word any way you want. Mind over relationships, mind over abundance, mind over health. And it is coming from the mind. And I thought, why have I been able to go after things? And by the way, not successfully every time. Of course not. I'm on planet Earth. We're all learning. We all make mistakes. We'll go after things. But is it really a mistake? Can you really make a mistake? I think a mistake for me has always been if I didn't try hard enough. The only regrets I have are when I didn't put 100% in. I look back and go, I probably could have done that, or I could have done that better, or I know I was capable of more. Those are my only regrets. It's not going after the thing that didn't turn out to be what I desired it to be. Never. Because I gained from that. I became a new person after that experience that brought those skills and that knowledge experience to the next event. So I was always a go-getter, and I will tell this story. I tell this story actually in the paid course. It's the 90 days, and you have a free webinar I'm going to offer you that helps you move through this. But I shared a story about my programming came from my mother squashing my dad's dreams to purchase a business. He was very successful. He made great money. He wanted to buy a business. He was entrepreneurial. And my mother came from a different program, and she thought it was a terrible idea. It was unstable. She didn't like that idea. So she discouraged him, and of course, he caved in. But here's what happened. I saw that. And my father always installed in me this feeling that I was capable of being an entrepreneur and never questioned that. He asked me what I wanted to be. And when I said, a stewardess, a teacher, I named 100 things. He said, you could own your own business. What? I think I was 10 years old, right around that age when he said that. That was my programming. And then I saw how sad he became after he stopped going after that dream of being an entrepreneur. I saw what happened to him. He just became a worker, doing something he didn't really love, working longer and longer hours to stockpile money so he could what? Retire? Yeah. And so is that what you're doing? And you're hanging on to something that's really actually not going to serve you? And you're going to look at the end of your life and say, what the heck was I afraid of? So I want to help you get past that. And I created Mind Over Money as a, first of all, questionnaire Do you want to find out that archetype? If you haven't taken the quiz yet, I suggest you do. You take the quiz, and then in an email, I give you the answers, and you find out what archetype you are. There are people that, oh, now everything has to be perfect every time. Maybe they have great jobs or whatever. They have these desires, but it has to be the perfect situation. Another one is constantly self-sabotaging. The busy person always has other things to do. There's a whole number of things that you may recognize in yourself. It's a lot of fun. But then I have a free master class. And it's actually, as of this video, happening this Saturday at 10 a.m. Eastern. And that'll be presented to you if you're in my email list. And we're gonna go over the archetypes and say, how do we change it? Because you can watch all the videos you want. You can watch all these greats that'll tell you how they changed their lives. And they're going to tell you the same thing. It was up here. They had to become that person first, not try to bring it, wish it, pray for it. They had to become it because they held that power themselves. But the question is, well, how do I do that? I'm going to show you how to do it. And then I have a 90-day class, 90 days to turn your mind into money. And it can be done. And if you're thinking, no, that's too much, I've been trying for years. Okay, so it is. I guarantee you, if you take the baby steps that I'm going to present to you, you will get that much closer to being the different person who flourishes, who gets what you deserve, which is health and happiness, healthy relationships, healthy family relationships, everything. You can have it, and you're still going to be in a world that's going to challenge you, but you're going to have this stability and ability and know that you can change anything. And then if you learn from something, I tried that. Okay, what did I learn from that? Was never a mistake. Did I put in 100%? Okay, yeah, I did. All right, now I can take that information, and now I have a better idea of where I want to go. And by the way, it's not a final destination. It's going to change as you get older. You know, it's always going to change throughout your whole life. I wouldn't want to have done this earlier. I wouldn't even be qualified. I was an investment banker for 20 years, but now I build online businesses successfully. I want to share that information with other people. And you have something special too. So if you're watching this before October 18th, then you can join me for the live course. If you see this after the 18th, you can sign up for the quiz, which will take you into the email list, which will then present the quiz results, and also you'll get to see the free webinar. So if you're there with me live, you can ask me questions. I'm going to have a Q&A. You can specifically ask me questions, and I'll have a special offers for you, not only just for the course, but I'm going to give you some free, cool things that you can use, practices that you can put in place that day, because it starts now. So no matter where you are in your life, if there's something you want to change, let's talk about it, because I'm going to incorporate that more and more into any business trainings, entrepreneurial or otherwise, because it starts with your drive, your passion, your beliefs, and taking that action and having the guidance from others. So many times we try to do this alone, and it's really lonely out there. So we have groups of people. We meet every week, twice a week, live. I'd love to invite you into that. So I hope to see you in the live training or in my email list, where I will give you all kinds of opportunities to switch your mind into money. I'll see you in the next video.